Hey guys, this story is called Monarch Butterfly by Gail Gibbons. It's summertime in the north. A breeze stirs the stem of the milkweed plant. The monarch egg is white and shiny, and it is the size of a small dot that sticks to the leaf. Way! Do you see it? That's a little egg. When the butterfly lays the egg, she makes it sticky. Wind and rain cannot make the egg come loose. In a few days, the egg hatches. Out crawls a small caterpillar, also called a larva. Can you say that word? Larva. First, the caterpillar eats the eggshell and then chews away at the milkweed leaf. The egg of the monarch is almost always laid on a milkweed plant. The plant will be its food. The caterpillar eats and grows and begins to change. It breaks out of its old skin, showing a new skin underneath. It is called molting. It's like shedding for snakes. For 2 weeks, the caterpillar eats and eats. It molts about 5 times. Finally, it is full-grown monarch caterpillar, about 2 inches long. Now something wonderful begins to happen. The caterpillar creeps into the stem of a leaf. It attaches itself to the stem and drops down head first. The caterpillar's bright colors become greenish. Then the skin splits and moves up to the top. The skin falls off. A new, strange form appears. It is called a chrysalis, or pupa. The chrysalis is like a blanket that is wrapped around the body, growing inside. Let me show you that. At first, the chrysalis is long and soft. Then it shrinks and hardens. It becomes light green, decorated with gold dots. Inside, the monarch butterfly begins to grow. About 2 weeks later, the chrysalis changes again. It turns gray-green before becoming transparent, which means clear. Inside were white dots and orange and black lines. So it's starting to look like the butterfly inside. You can see through it. The chrysalis wiggles. Then it splits open. The butterfly begins to pull itself out. The head and legs appear first, and then the rest of it slides out. The wings are tiny and stuck together, and the butterfly's abdomen, which is like its tummy area, becomes smaller when the fluid is pumped into the wings. The wing becomes bigger and bigger. The caterpillar has turned into a butterfly. This is called metamorphosis. So the process from going to a caterpillar to a butterfly is called metamorphosis. Can you say that word? It's a big one. Metamorphosis. The butterfly sits quietly for a few hours, waiting for its wings to dry and harden. At last they begin to move slowly, and then beat faster and faster. The butterfly flutters up towards the sky. Monarchs have a bad taste and will make a bird or animal sick if they eat them. So most of them are left alone. There are many parts to a butterfly. We have the wings, the scales, which are the little parts that you see. Those are the scale. The wings make up the colors. Here's its head, thorax, abdomen and legs. Oh, it's got feelers or antennas at the top. The tube to the mouth is called the proboscis. It sucks up sweet juice called nectar from flowers. The monarch butterfly only flies during the day. When it rains, the butterfly stays dry, hidden under leaves. Fall is on its way. Soon it will be cold. If the monarch butterfly doesn't fly south, it will die. Once again, it darts up to the sky. The butterfly will take a long trip to a warmer place. This is called migration. So when some birds do this too, when birds and butterflies travel to the south for the winter to stay warm, it's called migration. Can you say migration? That's another big word. The monarch will fly to where its ancestors have always gone, sometimes to the very same tree. Other monarchs keep appearing, making a cloud of orange in the sky. At night, they rest in trees. Sometimes they fly up to 12 miles an hour and almost 100 miles in one day. There could be over 1,000 butterflies traveling together. That would be super neat to look up at and see a bunch of butterflies. They fly to places such as Florida, Southern California, and Mexico. Some butterflies migrate 4,000 miles. That's a really long way. They will stay south throughout the winter. Some towns and cities are proud to have butterflies visit them. They have festivals to celebrate their arrival. Children dress up for parades in butterfly costumes. Sometimes there is a band and visitors come from all around. Monarchs can cluster together, thousands of them clinging on to one tree, a butterfly tree. In the spring, these butterflies will migrate north again to the fields of the milkweed plants. So they travel back and forth every year. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed that story.